I am Rafa Benitez. You are watching the Redmen TV.
Hello, welcome to the Redmen TV on an even the tour. Liverpool win again, 3-1 against Leicester City at the King Power Stadium. I'm going to go through some of your tweets in a moment. First and foremost, my thoughts on the game. Yeah, look, ultimately, boss, you know, the method in which we went about getting the win wasn't exactly what we want to see. And again, and I keep saying this, contextualising our performances against the performances we put in last season, you're always going to be disappointed because we played scintillating, swashbuckling, attacking football last season. This season we're not. But what's most important is a week and a half ago, you know, the pressure was building on Brendan Rodgers. Liverpool were in a dire run of form, and not just form as in, you know, wins, draws and losses, which we were, but in natural performances being put in on the pitch as well. Ludogorets, yes, we didn't get the win, but I thought the performance was much improved. Similarly, we grew into it against Stoke at the weekend, and once again against Leicester, I don't think we started well. Obviously, we went the goal behind, which was just another moment of madness at the back, which, you know, and again, even in the build to that 5 minutes earlier, Mignolet just acts like a complete and utter dickhead at the back. Slide rule pass to their players, perfect. And he's lucky the Esteban Cambiasso is clearly well past his best. Otherwise, we'd have been in a load of trouble earlier than we actually were. So it was a better performance. We're reaching a level of consistency, and that's not a brilliant level of consistency, but a level of being decent at football and not getting beaten. Which for me right here, and again 2 weeks ago, I'd have bitten your hand off all day to have the 3 games unbeaten. It was all we were looking for was Liverpool to get into a run of some sort of form, and we seem to be getting that way. And obviously, we'll know now if we can go to play Sunderland the weekend, if we can keep that going and go into the United game like 4 unbeaten, then, you know, that game has even more importance because we'll be right back in the conversation when it comes to fighting for top 4. Anyway, on the day itself, you know, Steven Gerrard, I was very critical of him at half-time in the half-time live show, which you can still go back and check out if you want on the YouTube channel. I thought he needed to influence the game more. I said, if we attack more, hopefully we'll have players further up the pitch in their final third, and Gerrard might have a greater impact. And lo and behold, he did. He arrived late, he took his goal fantastically. You can see how much it meant to him in his celebration as well. He hadn't scored in 6 against Leicester, which is the second most games he's not scored against the team for, or some shit like that. But anyway, he got the goal, which is important. Good to see Hendo getting involved as well. Raheem Sterling was integral in the things we did in a positive sense up front, which is great. We got obviously the post-match comments from other lads who are in the studio, and, you know, just to echo a lot of what they've said, Sterling and Gerrard obviously massively influential in the second half, which is very good to see. I thought defensively again, nervy, 1 or 2 nervy moments, but, you know, we rode it out, we got through there, and for me that's kind of right here and right now. That's exactly what I want to see from Liverpool Football Club. So let's get to some of your comments. At B Wong 1994, this is exactly why we need Lucas in the team week in, week out. Frees up Gerrard and Hendo and look at the outcome. I can't disagree with that at all. You know, Lucas Leiva, it's weird, we're watching him on the telly, so he's obviously invisible to the television cameras because you can't see what he does well on telly, apparently. But, you know, you can see by the impact the other end of the pitch, like exactly what you're saying there, letting Hendo get further up the pitch, letting Gerrard, and just having Lucas as a solid, just a solid performer in front of the back 4, as for me has been one of the keys to Liverpool's improving fortunes. Likewise, Kolo Touré at the back as well. Anyway, at Unlimited Chaos X, great win. Let's keep this momentum going into the games versus Sunderland and Basel. Yeah, couldn't disagree more. Sorry. Couldn't agree more, because that's the complete opposite. Anyway, at Jimmy Lynn's better second half was Gerrard listening to Redmen TV at half-time. What change-up. Referee still piss poor, yeah. At Rob_Tom27, men in box equals goals. Yeah, I mean, absolutely. Get men in and around the box, have shots at goal, score goals. It seems quite simple, but it seems to be something that we're actually doing now, which is something we weren't doing 2 weeks ago. And Rich Ruby at Mr. DeLorean says, Lucas equals boss. Can't disagree with that either. Yeah, fantastic. Thanks for getting in touch. We've got loads of videos going to be going up around this game. We're going to do a final word show on the redmentv.com. That's going to be going on the website. Tomorrow night we're going to be analysing this game in full depth and detail. It's free for the month. Go and check it out. They're actually boss now. They were boss when we were shit. They're even better now we're winning. And of course there's loads of other extra boss content on youtube.com/the_redmentv, which is free. And the Colo Crimbo jumper is out as well. If you haven't seen it yet, go and check it out. It'll be all over Twitter and Facebook, doubtless, because it's going to take the internet by storm. Go and buy one of them as well, redmentvshop.com. Anyway, I'm Paul Machin, smiling, laughing, happy. That's 3 games undefeated. Cheers, Reds. Ta-ra. We've just watched Steven Gerrard's interview after the game, and he's talking about making a fight for 4th. I genuinely am worried that we can fight for 4th with him as the keeper. Yeah. And that's just how I feel. You know, the win makes me feel good, but the keeper makes me feel fucking shite. Yeah.